Doing this is Jon Legree, and we're going to be doing a little Q&A. Upon dying, if you had the choice to relive your life or live a different life, which would you choose? I would want to live a different life. Honestly, I don't think I would want to live the same life again or something close to it. I think I would want to live a different life, totally opposite of what I guess I'm used to or what I'm normally seeing around me. I guess I would probably want to live the life of an astronaut or something, or somebody like an anthropologist or something like somebody that can a Nobel Peace Prize author or something like that. Something that something that just wouldn't be like norm to what to my opportunities that I have. I would probably want to live a whole nother different life altogether. I think I would rather have knowledge of this life and I guess the things that I've learned and the experience that I've had. I think I would want to carry some of those things, not all of them, because me personally, with my attitude and the way that some things I would want to share, some things I wouldn't want to take to the next life or whatnot, onto a different life. Me being the person I am, I don't think it would be something beneficial. Question number 2. Do you have any regrets? Yes, I have. I can say I have a few regrets. I lived my life, I would say up to about 25, 27, saying that I didn't have any regrets, but I really do regret having my son with my first baby mama. Anybody else other than that mother effer, I would be fine, honestly. But thank God I have him. I wouldn't trade the world for him. I would not trade the world for him. But if I could find some way to hide her body, it would be done already. But yeah, that's my regret. The only regret. Anything else it's on me. Question number 3. Do you ever feel like you would have been a better person if you never met someone in your life? I can say that about a few people. More than 10 people, yeah. I've ran into a lot of procrastinators and bullshitters and just people that just fuck off with life a lot, man. And I just found myself, I fall in love with people easy, and I try to help people and I try to go out my way to let them see something else, and I find myself falling into their habits or whatnot, and I try so hard to be a friend, and I find myself falling off with them, and it's like they comfortable where they at, and that's not me. So I had to gather myself up and get away from certain people or whatnot, and I felt like I was hindering myself dealing with certain people, like females or friends, even family. They kind of, I can say if I didn't meet them, I would have been in a whole better spot in my life, but I'm here. I ain't mad about nothing. A cousin of mine, and I can say no names, but we spent 10 plus years like damn near being homeless, running from police, selling drugs, all type of shit. And the minute he I guess he finds himself in a spot where he has, the majority of the household or whatnot, or he's paying most of the bills, he can just act and, just treat me any kind of way or whatnot. Like I wasn't fitting the bill the whole time where we was, because you wasn't in the streets like that. I was, other than that, you needed a place to stay, so I wasn't gonna tell you to not, even though you wasn't fitting the bill with me, until it came about that you had a job at Bowen and all this other shit. But rather the fact, regardless of that, the principle behind it is you turn your back on me because I couldn't do it at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was lacking and I was down on my luck. So you shit on me because of what? And now that I'm doing good for myself, now you want to get in touch with me, and that shit don't fly with me. Like, I don't really care. Question number 3. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? Me, I'm more of a peacemaker. I don't like to argue or fight. I'm more of a competitive fighter. Like if you want to see if you can knock me out or not, then yeah. But other than looking for a conflict or looking for a fight or something, I don't do that. I'd rather talk like men, or we can, figure something out with our words first, or other than going in the yard and fighting like dogs, because that don't solve anything. We can fight every day we see each other, but we can resolve something right now and, be friends for a lifelong time. It doesn't really have to be that serious, especially, nowadays it ain't really that serious to take things head on all the time and have a hot head or a negative, approach toward things. You should always come to it with an open mind and a positive outlook, because you never know, it could go so bad and get so sour so fast that you're going to regret something sitting in the cell or in somebody's graveyard. So I try to keep peace at all costs. Try to. It's hard though, but I try. Question number 4. Why do you think it's so hard to date these days? Well, me personally, social media has made it 1,000 times easier for anybody to get in touch with anybody now. I don't think it's hard. I don't really think it's nothing too complicated. The thing that makes it complicated is people tend to try to be something or someone that they're not, and they have to try to keep up that image, and therefore they're not going to find who they're looking for in a relationship, because you fall in love with a frame. You don't fall in love with somebody that's actually has any meaning towards their life or whatever. They're portraying it to you on social media as there's some kind of celebrity or something like that, or they want everybody just to give them likes and be relevant in the eye of society as somebody, or instead of just being an individual, you got to be like somebody or whatever. I want to portray my life as Gucci Man or Cardi B and shit like that. Like, I mean, what's wrong with being original and being yourself? What's wrong with just being a person? I can't wait till common sense and respect and loyalty comes back into, I guess they say, in the fashion or whatever, because now the trend is following, they scared to be themselves, they scared to be free, they scared to actually, fall into the sky is what I call it. I know it kind of sounds crazy, but that's what I call real freedom, when you're not flying, but you falling into the sky and you just not really giving a fuck about nothing or what nobody or anything around you is doing or saying. You're just living your life and living your meaning, you know what I'm saying? Just go for it. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever you believe, whatever your abilities are, use that shit. You got to. Gotta punish you for that if you don't. Trust me. I know I've been there, and I'm working now to get my abilities out, chase those dreams, so I cannot have to worry about somebody else holding me back. Therefore, a relationship or anything like that it's hard to date anybody, or it's hard to really, I don't know, keep anybody on face value, because there's too much fakery going on. There's so much, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what good word to put on it, but it's something I don't really care for. Question number 5. How often do you fake it? Often, me being with, the girl I've been with for the past, I say 7 years now, I haven't faked it at all, but I've had faked it before, and I'd say at the time it was about 50 to 75% of the time I would fake it or whatnot, just to, because I mean, I guess it was one time I was dealing with this chick, and it was just cause she was buying me shit, and just cause, it wasn't all that, so I was acting like I was enjoying it, and I faked it more than half the time we was, together and shit like that. I mean, she got me off maybe, like I said, half the time. But yeah, I faked it before. I don't know if any other guys will admit to it, but yeah, I faked the bust in the nut, made the bitch believe me. So, I got my money. Shit. And this has been 5 questions and answers with Jon Legree. Until next time.